Rapid inductions, handshake, interrupt. So we're going to look at a series of inductions that we can use as we interrupt a handshake and transition that into a rapid induction. So we can start off with a handshake based on the chakras. So we'll start again by asking them, do you remember that suggestibility test where we did the finger spreading? So you squeeze your fingers together and you paid attention to your hands. Is it okay if we do something now where you can really focus in on your hands, but we'll take it to another level? And this will relate to the chakras. There may be a little bit of a shock or surprise element if that's a fun and really effective way of getting to a hypnotic state. Is it okay to do that? Yes. Is it okay if while we're doing this, I touch your hand or touch the shoulder or your hand comes towards your face? Is that okay? So maybe you did that introduction sitting down. Now you transition to get up, stand up, have them stand up in front of you and say again, so you sure you're ready to do that induction? And reach out your hand for the handshake. While they do that, instead of shaking their hand with this hand, you come around, grab the hand that's going for the shake and bring it up towards their face, as I'll demonstrate. Are you ready to experience hypnosis? Are you sure? Shake on it. Look at the palm of your hand. Take a snapshot. Close your eyes. Now you have minor chakras in the palms of your hands and major chakras in your core. So with your eyes closed, visualize or feel the sensations in your hand. Feel the warm energy of your palm, any tingling or moving, any colors or shapes. Now your hand is in front of your forehead. So as you head down deeper into hypnosis, your hand can head down your body, pausing at each chakra. Notice the energy in your forehead and an indigo. Let your hand move slowly down to notice the energy in your throat and a blue. Down deeper into, notice the energy in your heart and a green. Down deeper to notice the energies of yellow, orange, and red. As you're standing there, you can understand your chakras can activate a wise energy that can work with your goals here. So now you can be loose, limp, and relaxed, and you can sit back in the chair. Now sleep, loose, limp, and relaxed, floating, drifting deeper down. That's it. Let your whole body be loose, limp, and relaxed as you go deeper into the chair and relax more with every breath. This is a variation of the handshake interrupt that focuses on using the metaphor of a watch. And this is something that we'll probably do in a second session. So the first session we might have done the chakras. In the second session we can say, remember we did that thing with the chakras and looking at your hand? Is it okay if we do something along those lines now? So again, I'll touch the shoulders or touch the hand or maybe touch the forehead. Is it okay to do that? Okay, let's stand up and do that new induction in this new session. Are you ready to experience hypnosis? Are you sure? First, let me ask you, are you left or right-handed? Have you had a favorite watch in your life? Do you always wear that watch on one hand? Close your eyes and visualize imagining a watch on the other hand. First impression, how does it feel? What color is it? Watch how you can visualize a watch in your mind and feel it on your hand with your eyes closed because you've opened your inner eye. Now pop your eyes open. Are you ready to go into hypnosis now? You're okay to do that? I can touch the hand or the shoulders. You're sure? We shake on it. Look at the wrist. Imagine the watch on your wrist. As I move that hand closer to your forehead, you can close your eyes, yet open your inner eye and keep that image of the watch in mind. So when you feel the contact of your hand on your forehead, you can now stick with that image and watch how your hand can hand over to your unconscious mind. And I wonder if it's right for the left hand to be left there, or if it's left to the right hand to move, as you imagine watching the hands of that watch slowing down as you get ready to sit back in the chair and sleep down deep, loose, limp, relaxed, floating, drifting deeper down. That's it. Let your whole body be loose, limp, and relaxed as you go deeper into the chair and relax more with every breath. So for the reaction, sometimes you'll put their hand on their head and it will stick on their head. While you're doing that, you can stick with that there and lift up their other hand. when you say stick with that there, I'd give a little tug, hand still floating in the air, and it's there 2 minutes later. So you can point that out as a sign of hypnosis. If it goes there and then it just flops at the side, you can point that out as a sign of hypnosis. So there's no right or wrong response. However they react, whatever they do is the right thing. So treat it as such. Have that mental state within you. Now we can do the handshake interrupt, which is a third version, which is more of an instant one. So you tend to do this once you're comfortable with a client, they're comfortable with you. So maybe by the third session. So we've already warned them, I'm going to do something a bit shocking or surprising. It may be a bit confronting. Can you handle that? Will you take that with a sense of fun and curiosity and willingness to go along with whatever happens? If so, then you can do this instant induction, which has less build up and it just gets straight into it. So this time it can be a bit more confronting. Instead of the hand just going, look at your hand, it goes directly to the face, and that can be that extra overwhelm. Are you ready to experience hypnosis? You sure? Shake on it? Look, focus, sleep, eyes closed, loose, limp, and relaxed, floating, drifting down deeper. That's right, let your whole body be loose, limp, and relaxed as you go deeper into the chair. Relax more with every breath. So these rapid inductions can create that sleep or slump effect. We go directly from this and follow it up with a deepener, possibly. You could also use hand press inductions because they're going to be now reclining. You can then have them open their eyes, do another induction of the hand press, and that can have a fractionation. If you feel that they're going, well, this is an interesting exercise and I see what you're doing and it's quite fun, isn't it? Well, then you might just want to keep going and like layer one after the other. You don't need to have a physical reaction necessarily. So just keep going with the inductions, the deepeners, and even if they're in a lighter state of hypnosis, that's still enough to proceed. So maintain a positive expectancy and a strong mental framework and keep going with this session and keep leading the session. So next we'll see how this can lead into rapid inductions with the hand press and how that can then lead into the deepeners.